Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my home in Livingston, Montana. Okay, today I'm going to make some noise. So if you don't like noise, go away. I'm just kidding. Relax. Stop hating me. Okay, about 8-9 months or so ago, a year ago, I bought this Reverend Thundergun Bass right here. And I don't even know how many review videos. I know I did a 16-minute review video, like I say, almost a year or so ago, and I jabbered all about the aspects of this, this bass, but I never did give you any sound bites. So all I'm going to do is just make some noise here and show you what this Reverend Thundergun sounds like. Now, chances are the sound isn't going to come out right on my iPhone XS Max, but hey, I'm doing the best I can. Okay, for amplification right here, I've just got a pig nose amp, two of them, 230 watts jumped together. So what you're basically listening to is 60 watts RMS, but I don't have it turned up that high. I've got everything set at about 60% on this amplification, okay? All right, right off the get-go here, let's just go through that. Let's just go up or down the register, however you want to look at this. Okay, let me see where I'm at here. Okay, good G. Good D, dogs. Good dogs. A, always. Eat, E. So there you are. There's the four notes, because this is just a four string. Good dogs always eat bones. And if I say bones if you're on a fifth string bass, but this is only a four string. Okay. Now right here is a Seiko chromatic tuner, and you probably can't see, what I'm doing because I just got done tuning this thing up. Right now I've got 11 o'clock a.m. in my home, and I had to wait, for the temperature inside my house up here in Montana to get above freezing before I could start playing my bass. Little joke, laugh. Okay, I'm going to crank this thing up. Now, there's all kinds of tutorials on this bass, ladies and gentlemen, but basically this has got very simple electronics. Okay, this is a pickup pan sweep, that goes from one pickup to the next pickup. I mean, the bridge pickup to the neck pickup, or it combines the pickups. You know what I mean? Okay, if you've got this knob turned all the way back like this, you're on this pickup right here, the bridge pickup. If you're all the way forward like this, right up here on this neck pickup, and of course if you're in the middle, you've got both these pickups are blended together. Okay, this knob right here is a tone knob, high and low. Okay, that's the way I look at it anyway. High's more of a high frequency and more of a low frequency. I generally like to play it right about in the middle. And this right here is just simply the volume. This is your volume knob right there. So we got volume, tone, and pickup, sweep, or pan. That's it. And these pickups right here are Joe Naylor proprietary passive pickups. They're not electrified. I do not like electrified pickups where you got to fire them up with 9 volts DC and all that crap, because those doggone batteries are always going bad at the most inconvenient time. And I also don't like the hum that they can produce. I have always preferred, passive pickups. And that's one of the reasons why I own this particular Reverend bass right here. And if you go back in my index of videos, ladies and gentlemen, you can, I'll rattle off a few specs for you. But for right now, I just want to kind of mess around with sound, okay? Okay, here we go. Now this is like I say, this might get kind of loud here. Okay, this right here, I'm all the way up on this what they call split brick. This is a split brick pickup right here. And this guy right here is what they call a full brick. I'm up on the neck pickup. Yeah, baby. That's one of the things I absolutely love about this particular bass is it's made out of Carina wood, which is it's an African wood. White limba is technically what it is, an African wood, and it's a lot like mahogany. I like that bass because this thing, when you play it, you can actually feel the vibrations, the wood. I don't want to say rattling and shaking, but vibrating, if you will. Okay. Gotta love this bass. I do anyway. And if you don't like it, that's fine. Go buy a rattly old Fender P bass or whatever you think you need, you know. Okay, let me pan this controls, if you will, all the way back to this bridge pickup right here, which is what they call a thick brick or a full brick or whatever. Joe Naylor, he's got some funny names for his pickups, but I don't care. I like them. Okay. We'll just do the note scale here. G, D, always, E, eat, and bones if you're on a fit. That's the way I remember tuning on a bass guitar. Good dogs always eat bones if you're on, and bones being, you know, the B string for a fifth string guitar, okay? But anyway, yeah, we were on the bridge pickup here. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, like I say, I've got everything, this tone right here is set about in the middle. And on these amps, I got everything turned at about 60%. Because if I was to sit here and play with all this stuff, and like I say, let me finish my sentence. If I was to sit here and play around with these knobs here, we'd be here all day and you wouldn't hear anything. But like I say, these are just simple pig nose 30-watt amplifiers. They've been around forever. I've got two of them jumpered together. That's it. All the controls are set at about 60% and like that, okay? Okay. See, where's that? Oh yeah, okay, I had both Both pickups right there when I was doing that noisy mess there were blended together, okay? You might as well call this a blend knob, if you will, this one right here. Okay, since I last did, this is neither here nor there, but since I last did my last video about this, the only things that have changed, if you will, is I put a couple of mother of pearl acrylic and black knobs on right here because I didn't like the chrome ones. I did that, and I changed these strings. These strings that are on here are DR 45 to 105 flat wounds. Flat wounds. They're a lot easier on the fingers. You know what I'm saying to you? Okay, I did that. I got a, what in the world is this called now? I got some notes here. I've got a Walker and Williams strap on this guy, which I suppose that doesn't make any difference. But I'll tell you what does make a lot of difference. I've got some Ernie Ball, strap locks right here. They're so secure they don't even want to come off. I don't want to take them off anyway. But I highly recommend that anybody that buys a really nice guitar or whatever have you get strap locks put on your straps. So that's really all I've done to this. And if you simply go to, what is it, reverendguitars.com and click into their basses, you can read all you want to about this bass. Simple as that. But I don't think I ever did a video where, I was doing this whole sound thing. Okay, yeah. So I don't know what else to tell you about this. I really like the Carina wood that this is made out of. You're going, oh, I've never heard of Carina wood. More than likely, you don't know what you're talking about. Remember the Gibson Flying Bs that they made years ago? Almost all those were made out of Carina. But Carina is a very toneful wood. It comes out of Africa. It's not really too hard to obtain. Like I say, it just makes for really good musical instruments, okay, And real quick, like here, now that I bored the crap out of you, let me just read you a few little factors about this in case you might be interested. If you're not interested, do whatever. Go out and go out and play a broomstick with some strings on it, as far as I'm concerned. Like I say, this body right here, made out of Carina, or what they call white limba, that comes out of Africa. The pickups are proprietary pickups made by Joe Naylor of Reverend Guitars. Reverend Guitars is located in Toledo, Ohio, by the way. They're passive pickups. This is called a thick brick, and this is called a split brick. Okay, simple as that. The bridge is a lockdown bridge. You can top load this bridge this way like this, or you can load it up through the bottom. Okay, top loader or string through the body is what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, simple as that. What else we got going on here? The neck. Might be important to some of you, maybe not. This neck right here is a 5-piece neck. It's Carina and walnut, but I can't tell you how much walnut's in here because it's painted. This paint job on this guy is got metal flake, gunmetal with sparkle in it, okay? It's kind of a gray, it's pretty nice looking, really, all right? All right, okay, what else we got going on here? The neck is 3/4 of an inch scale here on this neck. 3/4 of an inch on this neck right here. And those blocks that you see right there are mother of pearl. Okay, and before I forget, This particular piece right here comes out of Korea, but Reverend was building USA-made guitars up until 2006. And this does have a serial number on it. All Reverends have got a serial number, and if they don't, it's not an official Reverend. But right there on that headstock, see that? Hope you can see that. But there's a guy by the name of Zach Green that's a technician, and he signs off every one of these Reverend guitars when they come in and before they go out to the dealership. These things are set up, etc., okay? All right. Now, what else we got going on here? Okay, this neck, as you can probably see, is lined. You know, it's a one-ply white lined neck. I like that quite a bit. You know, those tuners that you see right there are hip shot tuners. You know, the shafts are half-inch shafts. You know, they're really good tuning machines here on this guy. 34-inch scale on the neck. I think I already said that. 34-inch scale on the neck. Okay, this neck right here is medium profile. This curve right here. It's not a baseball neck and it's not real thick. It's just right for my hands. Probably be just right for your hands too. I would highly encourage you to go to reverendguitars.com. What is that? reverendguitars.com /bases/Thundergun. If you can possibly see that on this card right here. I don't know if my autofocus is working or what. Okay, and the fingerboard on this guy right here. The fingerboard, ladies and gentlemen, is rosewood. However, I got one of the early Thunderguns, okay? But right now they're putting some stuff on the fingerboard called Black Tech, and it's some kind of compressed pine, resonated, super compressed, some kind of, I don't want to call it synthetic, but this rosewood is getting harder and harder to come by. It's my understanding, okay? What else? 21 frets on this guy, you know. All right, and it's got a dual action truss rod. Of course, the truss rod cover is right there. You know what I mean, guys, for setting the intonation. It's dual action. In other words, it'll bow the neck in or out. Simple as that. Okay, hip shot tuners, always talk about that. The nut up here is what they call bonite, which is not real bone. It's synthetic, okay? You know, a lot of people say, oh, it's probably plastic. Well, I don't know what it is, and I don't care. As long as it works. Okay. And like I say, I've got DR flat wounds, number 45s and 105s, and the controls on this are volume, tone, and pan, like I've already explained. And I think that's all I really need to do here. Oh, man. You can see I got, yeah. Hang in here with me. We're gonna take this off. Regardless, because my thing got all twisted up here. Yeah, I forgot. This button just... There we go. I don't know if you've seen that or not, but like I say, ladies and gentlemen, don't leave home without strap locks for your favorite acts. You know what I mean? There's nothing worse than jamming along or doing whatever it is you do, standing up playing and having a strap come off, because it's happened to me before, and your instrument go crashing down to the floor and splinter all over the place. You put a big dent in it and screw up your paint job and all that. Okay? Okay, I'll leave you with a few little sounds here. I don't know if you could tell the difference between the thick brick here and the split brick up here in the neck, but we're right in the middle. There's a little indent, and you can feel it on this pan sweep right here, so, you know. even trying to play anything. I'm just trying to make some sound. But make no mistake about this, ladies and gentlemen. This is this particular bass here has a lot of resonance in it. That's the word I've been looking for. It's got a lot of vibration, a lot of frequency, a lot of resonance, and in my humble opinion, it's a very toneful bass. But of course, these pig noses ain't the fanciest amps in the world and whatnot have you. But if you're remotely interested in this, here's what I've got to tell you, ladies and gentlemen. Flat, simple, right out. Don't pay any damn attention to me. Go down to your local music store, a music store that carries Reverend guitars. And no, I don't work for Reverend. These people don't even know who I am. But, go down there and check one out for yourself. That's the best thing I can do. I'm happy with this purchase. I've owned this for, a little less than a year, but couldn't be any more happier, because the controls are very simple. The neck is very playable. And it's got everything that I need in a bass, okay? Simple as that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me back this thing off. I'm glad I got through this without blowing anything up. All right. I hope this helps some of you. Maybe it confused a lot of you. Whatever here. That's the end of this video, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for putting up with me, and we'll see you on down the trail.